Hello everybody. Today I'll be preparing a very famous recipe from South India. It's called as meatball curry, or we call it as kola urna koramba. It's very tasty and very spicy. To start off with, I'm preparing a masala paste. It's going to be very fiery. To that I'm adding fennel seeds, peppercorns, ginger and garlic, chilies, and whole spices like cinnamon stick, cardamom, and cloves. I just added a little bit of water and ground it to a smooth paste and reserved it. I prepare this masala paste in bulk and I store it in the fridge. Now I'm also going to grind some coconut along with coriander. I did add a little bit of water to it for it to go nice and smooth. I reserved the coconut also in a bowl. Now I'm going to pulse the meat also once or twice. Since we don't get that very fine minced meat in India, I'm just going to pulse it once or twice and make it a nice mince. Make sure the meat should not go into a paste, but it should still have that grainy texture. It should be in a good, nice soft mince. We need that. So I'm using about 2 medium-sized onions, which is finely chopped, and a fistful of mint and coriander. The meat which I'm using is sheep meat, and this is about 1.5 kilos of meat. And to that I'm adding 3 to 4 tablespoons of the chili paste, fiery hot chili paste, and salt. And I'm also going to add some coriander powder and turmeric powder. I'm just going to go ahead and mix all of that. Make sure you wear some protective gloves for your hands, because it's going to burn later and it's not a good scene. I'm used to mixing and marinating meats. I'm used to that burn, but make sure you protect your hands. Now along with the mince, we get bones. So all these marrow bones, I'm just going to prepare a stock out of it. I'm going to add some chili powder, coriander powder, and turmeric powder, along with half a teaspoon of that chili paste that I prepared, and some water, salt. And I'm just going to pressure cook this for 3 to 4 whistles till the bone cooks thoroughly. Now the minced meat can be prepared ahead of time and refrigerated in the fridge, and you can prepare the stock also ahead of time. When you're going to assemble this, you can start preparing the meatballs, and you can prepare the curry. So it's if you prepare this meat stock and the marination ahead of time, a day's ahead of time, then it will be easier for you. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to form meatballs. I'm going to take a portion of that marinated meat and start rolling them out, and prepare how many ever meatballs I require for the moment, and start frying them out. I'm just going to cook it. So that's all is to this recipe. Like, the major part of the recipe is done. Like, once you have the meatballs cooked, you can finish your curry in no time. So now, as you can see, I've finished preparing the meatballs. I'm going to go ahead and add all these meatballs in a wok which is already on a very low to medium flame. I've added a little bit of extra oil. This much of oil is not needed. You can add just 2 tablespoons of oil to this wok, and start just frying out or cooking the meatballs. I've added the meatballs. I'm going to place the cover, and the meatballs will cook in its own juices, and this is a little bit of time consuming process, but it will be done in 10 to 15 minutes. So as you can see how much of the liquid has oozed out from the meatballs, it will have to reduce and dry out on its own. And my bone soup or the stock is done, so that we'll add for the gravy. Now I'm going to go ahead and prepare the gravy. So in a very large and heavy bottom handi, I've added about ghee, 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee and 2 spoons of oil. To that I'm going to add the masala paste that I prepared, and I'm just going to fry that masala paste till the raw flavor has gone, and then add whole spices like cinnamon sticks, cloves, and cardamom, along with coriander powder and turmeric powder, and just fry that also a bit till the raw flavor has gone. And then I'm going to add roughly chopped 1 large onion and fry it till it turns light pink in color. Now the recipe in detail is on my blog. Blog link will be posted in the description box below. I do have a Tamil channel. The video is translated in Tamil. So you can visit my Tamil channel. I'll post the link in the description box below, and you can follow me on my Tamil channel if you're a South Indian. Then I'm going to add some salt, and I'm just going to allow this to cook till it turns transparent. I want the onions to turn transparent. And then I'm going to add the meat stock, or that bone stock which I prepared earlier, along with some extra water, and get this to a boil. I'm also going to add the coconut paste which I prepared earlier, and bring this to a boil. So this is a basic Indian mutton curry that I'm preparing in South Indian style, and I'm going to add the meatballs once it cooks and fries thoroughly. So you can also visit me on my Facebook fan page, where people post their requests on a regular basis. Whatever dishes they want, they post me their recipe requests over there, so that I can prepare that for you in a video and I can post it. So do follow me on my Facebook fan page as well. We can interact there. As you can see, the meatballs have dried out totally, and now I'm just going to go ahead and add that to the bubbling gravy, and cook this for another 10 to 20 minutes till the meatballs soak up all those gravy and it goes nice and yummy. I'm just going to allow that to cook for some time, and give it a good stir and place a cover. I'll allow that to boil for 10 minutes. And then once it's done, once the gravy has reduced a bit, then I'm going to add some finely chopped mint and coriander, and add some lemon juice, and serve it up with hot rice. This gravy is excellent the next day. It's so yummy, so yummy. It's really tasty, and the spices reduce a bit, and it gives a very good taste. It really gives you a very good taste. So now my gravy is done. I'm going to serve it with some rice. For the dry meatball preparation, what I've done is I've left the meatballs just like that in the same wok, and I'm just frying that out with very less oil, about half a teaspoon of oil and ghee. And I've added some pepper powder and some coriander and mint. I'm just going to give it a good toast till it turns light brown in color. And I'm just going to go ahead and serve it. So the dry meatballs is also very healthy. It's got not much of oil in it. It's very tasty and very nice. As you can see, I've gone ahead and served my meatball curry and the dry fry along with rice. Do visit my blog. The recipe in detail is posted on my blog. Blog link will be posted in the description box below. I'll see you soon with the next recipe. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye bye.